right, look at that beautiful transition. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday evening. You found your way once more to the Living Force. We are going to have a fun, laid-back show tonight. We got some news, we got some awards to talk about, and we have the return of Eric's stupid game. I'm excited. You're excited. Who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be mysterious. It's going to be lovely. But in order to start it, Wes, you got to punch it.
Damn it. It didn't go for some reason. I don't know why.
There we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Living Force. I'm one of your hosts tonight, Eric Eilerson, and joining me is the full crew, including the doctors. We have Dr. Corey Helton. Hey, buddy.
What is up? Jose said in our chat, I'm pretty sure I just heard Corey say, damn it. And I'm like, probably. I don't know why I said it, but I probably did say that.
You know who deserved your ire, though? None other than Dr. Charles Henkel. Hello. What do you have to say for yourself?
Hello there. All I have to say is I'm joined tonight by a very special guest that I'm pretty stoked about. So I want to go ahead and share this right off the bat.
Ooh,
boom, baby.
Is that a hardcover?
The big boy version.
Kenobi. You want to hear the kicker? You want to hear the kicker? $23.
What
That's
the
it.
heck? How did you find that?
I killed some people.
Free medical advice?
I shouldn't talk about that. But yeah, no, I'm super stoked. I did not have the hardcover yet, and here it is.
That looks like
I'm
it's
riding a high.
I believe it. That looks like it's in really good shape too, man. Hold that up again.
It is honestly the only bad thing. There's like some sticker residue on the front that I can get off of here, so I'm pleased.
That's astounding. That is the book equivalent of Wes Jenkins.
Hey, I didn't get a cool transition. All right, Corey, thanks, man. Good to see everybody.
Well, we're glad to have you, transition or not. We are also glad to have everyone here in the chat. Already a lively conversation happening here on the YouTubes. Our third week on YouTube. I nailed it. I did it.
Third?
Our
no,
third
it's
week.
Second week.
Dang it. All right, coming before the fall. Our second week on YouTube going live. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And if you're watching us later or listening to us on your workday or commute, I hope you're doing well. Happy March. It's been a year of this
We moved
now.
the time, so come watch us live now.
8 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com/
right.
Do we have a URL?
Well,
no.
Actually, you could just go to youtini.com. In fact, everybody that's in this chat right now, you should go to youtini.com and have a look at the homepage. You will see some of your very good friends right there, right at the top, in what you call the fold, above the fold. Yes.
That's right.
Webpage terms.
Yeah, as Corey has been redesigning the website extensively, now every time we are live in the Living Force, we will be right there on the homepage of youtini.com. So if someone's looking for their latest collection, their next book they need at around 8 p.m. on a Monday night, they're going to see this mug right here. So welcome in, however you got here. We're excited to have you. This week is the return of Eric's stupid game, the Jedi Council Fantasy Draft. We'll get to that a little bit later. But before we do, a couple things. First things first, a gloriously happy book release week to this bad boy right here. Alphabet Squadron Victory's Price by Alexander Freed is out. The trilogy is concluded. And if you're watching live, here's some news for this week. Tomorrow, you will get a written review written by me. We will have a video review from our very own thirst trap, Nathan. We will also have 5 new collections, all based around Alphabet Squadron characters. They're going to be over on youtini.com. It's just, we're trying to make these events, right? Every time a new book is released, it should be a big freaking deal. We're a book-centered website, so make sure you head over to Youtini, check out all the stuff we have, all about Alphabet Squadron Victory's Price. I'm excited to hear your thoughts, and I hope you like ours as well. As a reminder, our roundtable for that will be in like a month-ish.
That's right.
Ish.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. And
I'm excited.
Speaking of the collections on the site, this might be actually a really great transition to talk about briefly the new total overhaul that our collection just recently got. It looks pretty rad. So this is where you can find tomorrow, where you can find the Alphabet Squadron. New collections. Wes, can you throw us over to the screen share really fast? This is the new not homepage. This is the new collections page, and it looks super sick. Look at these awesome. Oh my gosh, it looks so clean. It's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be, if I understand correctly, I think it will be under Discover Books by Universe. It will probably be under Canon Expanded Universe, I believe, is where it would show up. So check that out. It's gonna be rad.
Yeah, that new page is freaking incredible. It's the easiest that it's ever been to find what you want. We got books, again, by character, theme, film, any books you want based on whatever you're in the mood for, you're going to find here at this one page, a one-stop shop for all your book collection needs. Our collection team has been going crazy with the amount of stuff they're pumping out. So we really hope that a lot of folks that are asking, like, you know, what are some other books about The Mandalorian? What are some other books about blank? We really want to be your one-stop shop for all that stuff. So head over to the collections page, get your favorite author, get your favorite character, whatever you want. We are happy to help you out. A couple more announcements in our little intro here. I wanted to share some personal news with you guys that since I did get to read Victory's Price early because of the review, I have a little break now between Star Wars canon novels. Also, a break is what we used to call it when we didn't have a new canon novel every 3 days or whatever we're having this year. But I wanted to share with you all that I decided to start the Legacy of the Force series because I've never read it. I was reading the New Jedi Order. I had a little trouble with the momentum of it. It wasn't quite my bag. So I jumped to Legacy of the Force, and y'all, that first book is great. It is really fun so far. Have you guys read Legacy? Corey, you that was your first series, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you guys remember correctly, the first book I ever read was the last book of the Legacy of the Force series. It was called Invincible by Troy Denning. If you've ever gotten our email series, you can get that story of how I stumbled on that book for the first time. The 9th book in that series, the first one I read. I absolutely love the Legacy series, man. It makes the universe feel really huge, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has some real like Master Apprentice vibes at the top with Jason Solo and Ben Skywalker. And like, as someone who, again, doesn't know these characters super well, they do a pretty good job of introing you in. And not to brag, but a little to brag. Like, I had the whole series in hardcover. Ooh. So
pretty sick.
I had to read it, with gloves on, of course. I'm not a monster. But I wanted to share that bit. I mean, Charles, you were flexing your Kenobi. I had to throw a little something in there.
Hey, flex away, sir. Flex away. I'm really pleased that you are spending your break between Star Wars by filling it with more Star Wars. That just makes me happy.
I gotta do. It's that and playing God of War for the first time. Another thing we want to do, though, guys, folks have been begging for a while for an update on one of our old, most popular segments, Terrarium Talk. Corey.
Oh my gosh.
What is Terrarium Talk and what's the news?
Listen, all right. So if you haven't been around in a while, we haven't talked about terrariums in like eight months or something crazy.
Wasn't that long?
It's been a long time.
That most people are going to be confused right now.
Yeah. So okay, if you don't know this about me, I have a million hobbies. In fact, this week, my wife, who kind of helps run our HR/company culture stuff because she's a therapist, she got a really awesome channel going in our team Slack. All about like your hobbies. What do you do outside of Star Wars and stuff? And I don't have anything to post because you guys all know everything that I've already done. It's like a long list. Yeah. I used to build terrariums, and I haven't built one in a long time. It's been several months since I built one, but I think I really want to build an aquascape is what they're called. And Caitlin and I have been talking about these for a little while. It's like a terrarium except it's water based, right? So it's like an aquarium, except like it's got plants and stuff in it. It's pretty rad.
Aquascape is definitely just RuneScape in Atlantis. Shout out to my RuneScape stand.
Can you get you a goldfish bowl? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, you put like shrimp in it and stuff, like little bitty tiny shrimps. And what are those little little jellyfish-looking things. I'm not sure what that is, but
Man of
Small
War?
jellyfish.
I don't know. Man of War. Yeah, I'm gonna put a Man of War in one. There you go.
Wow. Well,
Anyway, so sorry to be disappointing because I haven't built a terrarium in a long time. I do tend to pick up hobbies and not touch them for a little while and then pick them back up. So maybe soon.
Well, here, I have a sort of terrarium that I built the past
Nuh-uh.
2 weeks.
what?
No
So-
way.
So I recently stumbled across a post of this guy that posts like workouts and stuff, but he does sprouting. You know, it's where you put seeds in a mason jar.
Oh my god.
And, yeah, and you put a mesh top on the mason jar, and you pour water on it, and then you empty the water out, and you have them basically moist, and then you just have them in a jar, and you fill it up with water, pour the water out probably twice a day for 5 days, and it sprouts. And basically you're eating the roots of whether it be alfalfa or broccoli or onion sprouts or whatever. So I started doing that, and I did with broccoli sprouts, and basically just tastes like I'm eating grass whenever I put it in my meals. But I heard it's healthy for you.
It's the most elitist thing I've ever heard. I don't need vegetables, only the roots.
No, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like what y'all have to do in Texas now because the power was out for so long. Y'all
Pretty much.
grass.
They were grown in the cold.
my seed roots.
Wow. Well, all right. Now it's just all-encompassing vegetable habitat talk. Stay tuned the next weeks to see Wes's sprouts.
I eat my
Corey's
terrariums.
Atlantean. Amazing. Y'all never cease to amaze me. But you know who amazes me even more than you losers are our patrons. Smooth transition. We want to say thank you to some amazing folks in our Patreon community, including some new patrons, Lane Dudley and Josiah Clark. Thank you so much. And our very own Magda Life jumped another tier in Patreon this week to get more of whatever this is. To help us out a little more. Absolutely deserving of the rap air horns. Thank you so much. And on that note, actually, wanted to just keep you guys abreast of news.
Ooh, say that word again.
Abreast. A single breast of news.
What?
Want to keep you informed that coming up in April, we will have a new Patreon schedule coming out. Details to follow. Of course, if you're a part of our Patreon community, keep an eye out. Our very own Timothy is going to keep you updated. We're going to have new schedules for releases. We want 2021 to be better as far as the transparency of what we're going to be releasing on our Patreon. We're getting rid of some paywall stuff, things like that. So if you're in our Patreon community, just stay tuned. Next month is going to be very big for everything there. Now, unfortunately, we have no favorite segment this week because there's no patron of the week. Because let's be real, last week was legit just patron of the week on Spice, if you will. So we're skipping that this week, but next week we'll be back highlighting more of our glorious community. And if you want to hear some of them anyway, go back, listen to episode 100, where everyone made us cry live on the air. But this week, we're going to go straight into the Star Wars Weekly Roundup because we got some pretty cool Star Wars news this week. We've all been wondering since last year when we were going to get the next Star Wars animated show. Clone Wars Season 7 absolutely knocked us all out. And then we heard the next show was going to be The Bad Batch. We had no idea when it was coming. And then this week, the most obvious choice in Star Wars marketing was decided, which we always forget about, May the 4th. Y'all
That's
coming.
right.
Check it out.
I know. Bad Batch coming May 4th, which is exciting. It's really exciting. So,
Yeah.
and they're not calling it. It's very interesting. We had a whole conversation this week in our Slack team about this. They're not calling it like the Clone Wars Bad Batch, right? It's just Star Wars The Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch. Yeah.
Right. So
Kinda
I'm
like
very.
how it won't be called like Rogue One Andor. It's just going to be Andor,
Yeah.
They're trying to
So it's very
individualize.
interesting to see how they're going to tie into that.
Yeah, and I'm excited. And for those of you, again, keeping track at home, May 4th is not a Friday, but May 7th is. So we'll be getting May 4th. We'll have the first episode of The Bad Batch. And then I believe May 7th, that Friday, they'll have the second episode. And then they'll do a weekly Friday release schedule, as we've been getting a lot with the Disney Plus series. Very excited for that. And of course, because there's a new Star Wars show, you might have guessed it, Bounty Hunt is coming back, our exclusive after show where we get together and recap. I believe, I'll tell you now what we're going to do it this season, right? There's no reason we should not.
No, that's
But
definitely happening.
Let's tell them. Reveal. For the past few shows, for Mandalorian, Clone Wars, Bounty Hunt has been a Patreon exclusive show. And we've been very happy to do that. Our Patreon community has been super generous, so we'd love to give that to you all of you. However, with how many shows are coming out, we wanted to bring Bounty Hunt to everyone. So from the Bad Batch on, every new Star Wars show that gets a Bounty Hunt podcast series, we will be doing it on YouTube, just like this. It'll be a video show. It'll be free to everyone because this is some of the most exciting Star Wars content we get are these new shows, and we want to share it with all of you. I believe we might be going live with it. We're still not 100% sure. I think we'll be going live on YouTube depending on the week. Probably. But stay tuned for that. Because frankly, this is too much fun. I love all you guys in this chat. I love hanging out and talking about Star Wars. So Bad Batch comes back. Bounty Hunt returns. It will be a live show. Next piece of news we got was literally 2 hours before this recording. We got some news about the Obi-Wan show. A fantastic actress named Indira Varma joined the Obi-Wan show. And if you want to throw her picture up real quick, y'all may recognize her from Game of Thrones. She hung out with our buddy Pedro Pascal in very not safe for work ways in Game of Thrones. She was the head of the Sand Snakes, if y'all remember, and she has joined the Obi-Wan show. And guys, I don't know if you heard this yet. People are wondering if she's going to play maybe Asajj. Is she going to maybe Satine in flashback? Like, what do you guys think? What are some possibilities?
I have no idea. I almost wonder if it'll be somebody entirely new, kind of a settler-like person, kind of like the I can't remember that character's name in the Obi-Wan Kenobi novel, right? The Obi-Wan book that Charles has.
Do not remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But maybe. I know Charles is our resident Obi-Wan fan. Were you a Game of Thrones guy, Charles?
No, I was one of the people that was trying to read the books before watching the show, and then I just got too far behind, and then it's like, yeah. But I believe we're discussing this. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that she is probably someone that we've never seen before. I feel like a lot of what we're gonna see in the show is gonna be new. I don't think they're gonna retread too much ground. Like, I think Kenobi's gonna be the anchor point, the one thing that we're familiar with, but Annalene Caldwell is who you're talking about.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that it's exciting because she is like a bigger named actor in the geek world now because of Game of Thrones and things like that. And that excites me about all these shows that they're getting. I love no-name actors. I love finding people that is their first thing ever in Star Wars. That's really fun. But it's also kind of fun that now, we got a budget, and these shorter shows allow actors that have a lot of things going on to take the time to make 6 episodes, so very excited to see her in Obi-Wan. And I don't know if y'all have seen the pictures of Ewan McGregor getting in shape for this show, but I need a drink is what I'm going to say. Damn. It's a thick ass boy is what I'm going to say about Ewan McGregor. It's going to be a very, very fun one. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And congratulations to her for joining the Star Wars family. And also, congratulations, a heralded member of our Star Wars family won a freaking Golden Globe last night. That's John Boyega. Finn himself won a Golden Globe for Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Supporting Role for his work on Small Axe, which is a kind of like short movie series over on Amazon Prime by Steve McQueen. Gotta check it out. He is freaking incredible. And it's a weird sense of pride when Star Wars actors like win things, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I think it is.
It's like our family a little bit.
I almost wonder if John Boyega is gonna kind of be like the Harrison Ford of the sequel trilogy, right? Like Harrison Ford had an incredibly successful career, probably the most successful, I would say, out of the the actors that performed in the original trilogy, right? When he was already fairly successful before Star Wars, but John Boyega, man, 100%. He's really put himself out there and has been in a lot of really great movies that have a lot of value, and like it's really awesome to see him like kind of an unexpected win for me, like a supporting actor in a television show. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's pretty much conclusive that Harrison Ford is the most successful out of the original trilogy.
Yeah, and to see John getting this love from like really acclaimed filmmakers, and like he's also been very vocal about like his social causes. He was worried a couple years ago. He did an interview that like I didn't think I was going to work again after Star Wars because of my vocality, and now, dude, you won a freaking Golden Globe. People love you. I'm so psyched for him. He's also doing a lot of producing like now, and I'm like, dude, get that money, make the products you want, and anytime you want, we're here. Come on back. We love
right.
you. So congrats to John. And finally, to wrap up our Star Wars Weekly Roundup, another piece of congratulations is, again, this little boy right here next to us, the Will Lark featured Victory's Price. I wanted to share with you all tonight, in advance of our review tomorrow, which will be published on release day as we usually do. We wanted to share with you the review scores for Victory's Price. The embargo is up. The reviews have gone out. We at Youtini like the day of release, but just for you watching live, we would like to give you a little sneak peek. So if you want to know nothing, go to the bathroom, grab a drink. We'll be here. But if you do, then let's check out that beautiful, beautiful book landing page, which shows our rating of a 9.0, an incredible rating for Victory's Price, giving the plot a 9.0, the characters a 9.5, the writing an 8.8, the entertainment an 8.8, and the originality an 8.8. A really incredible rating. Yeah, it's just really, again, full review. I want to talk about it because writing this review was truly a joy. Getting a lot of input from the team on it was super helpful, and we really hope that you all enjoyed kind of the words we had to put to Freed's final entry. Obviously, giving it a 9, we were all very big fans of it. It's a very satisfying conclusion, and I can't wait to see what kind of conversations it sparks in the community. And again, if you need that book, just remember that it is out tomorrow, March 3rd. So if you're listening to this anytime but live, it is out right now. And the next canon book is going to be Thrawn Ascendancy Greater Good, which, oh, look at that book profile page, all bathed in red. It will be released April 27th. And all of these books, of course, are on our new release page. Click the affiliate links, whichever one you wish. Give Youtini a little bit of a kickback and get these books to your door day of release so you can keep up with the conversation. All right, Charles, I'm going to throw it to you because we're bringing back something that we have not had in quite a few weeks because of our roundtable and our 100th.
Yeah, bringing back the book reviews. So we've got 3 great ones tonight. I'm going to kick us off with one for Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. And this was a review written by Mason, who gave it 5 stars and said, it's a story that makes you really one with the Star Wars universe. Mason goes on to say, I've just started reading the Star Wars canon timeline, and this was an excellent Kickstarter and segue into this journey. Gray uses several ways to describe characters by going through different perspectives, using dialogue with deeper meaning, or through a narrative style description. It mentions several parts of other movies that really connected it to the universe. The book sent me through several emotions: shock, betrayal, joy, sadness, and even anger. Gray is a unique writer with an astonishing talent. I'm so excited to read more of her books that I want to skip ahead in the timeline. So yeah, all of us are huge fans of Master and Apprentice. I don't think any of us is going to argue with Mason on that one. And if you're just getting to that one, then you've got some other great novels coming your way, including Into the Dark, which we will talk about later this month. Let's see. Wes, want to take this second one?
Sure. So Jason M. read Ahsoka by E.K. Johnston. He gave it 4 stars. And his main marquee here is Filoni stole it. So he goes, he says, Ahsoka is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. And when I decided to start reading the books, I had to start with hers. E.K. Johnston did an amazing job filling in the gaps between the Clone Wars and Rebels. She did such a great job that Dave Filoni stole the entire plot from this book outside of how she got white lightsabers for his Ahsoka arc in season 7 of the Clone Wars. I swear, read the book and rewatch season 7. You'll get it. I listened to the audiobook, which added some great sound effects, music, and had Ashley Eckstein reading it, which made it 100 times better. Except for the part in chapter 9 where they call Ahsoka by her real name instead of her alias by accident. I get a misprint, but shouldn't you be able to fix it when reading it for an audiobook? I didn't come across that.
No, I don't remember that either.
No.
Overall, I enjoyed this book so much and it has me excited to continue diving into more Star Wars novels. Perfect. That's exactly what we want you to do. After you read one, you want to immediately jump into the next one. Yeah, I didn't recall the typo. I might have to go back and look at that.
I'll believe it.
Also,
I believe it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that maybe E.K. Johnson and Dave Filoni were talking through all of that.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, right. Just like
An
once or
email
twice.
here or there.
Once or twice. Yeah. All right, Corey, you want to take this last one from Lane?
Yeah, I absolutely can. Lane reviewed Thrawn by Timothy Zahn. I'm assuming this is Thrawn, like the first canon Thrawn book, just called Thrawn. He gave it 4 stars. He calls it a must-read for Rebels fans or any Star Wars fan, period. He said, I wish there were half stars. I would rate this book a 4.5. Overall, I really, I know. Overall, I really enjoyed, overall, I really enjoyed this book. I just finished watching Rebels, so I really enjoyed getting to expand my knowledge of Thrawn and Governor Pryce. It took me a little while to get into the story, but by the end, I was invested. Thrawn is such an interesting and deep character. I also found Governor Pryce's storyline interesting as well. Yet another great EU book.
Solid book. Thank you for calling out the utter inadequacy of our rating system.
Yeah. We're not really trying to throw you under the bus, but we are actually severely limited in our rating system a little bit. I've gotten a lot of requests to change it to half stars, and I literally physically can't. We're pretty married to a system, that we allow the public, the community, to leave reviews on books, and part of me is afraid to ever change it because I don't want to lose like the 500 plus community reviews we have on our website.
Sure.
So we're a little married to it, unfortunately, but luckily you have our professional Youtini team to give you excellent, fully written out reviews. So, do what you can. 4 stars.
That's it. And real quick, I'm looking in the chat here. I do want to own up. I called tomorrow March 3rd. Tomorrow is March 2nd. I was wrong. Also, Stephanie Mack mentioned that we need a Geode appreciation squad for End of the Dark, and I will just say one thing about Geode is that he rocks. If you know, you know. On that, we have a new merch reveal because we have a new book. Wow.
This is not for the merch, just to be clear.
You know what? I take it. The chat is not happy with me either. But we do have a new merch reveal because we have a new book. With every new book, you get some new Youtini merch. I know we have an ad for it. Do we want to reveal it first, or do we want to play the ad and then reveal? What do we want?
I'm glad you asked that and put it that way because I didn't know which one to click. So which one are we doing, boys?
What did you imagine?
Let's roll the ad.
Roll the ad. Yo, that was I love not watching these ads beforehand, not because I don't want to do preparation, but because I get the surprise. Phenomenally made ad. You got to see both our Shadowfall shirt and our brand new Victory's Price shirt. Get my face off the screen. Let's look at that amazing shirt that Jose designed. This is our very own Victory's Price shirt and sweatpants. Freaking sweatpants. That's right. You can get it right now. You got the V for victory with the color scheme, and the Arabesh says Alphabet Squadron with the Youtini evaporator in the bottom. Oh my freaking gosh. I think it was Charles, you said earlier, this has massive Sabine vibes to it. Gosh.
Absolutely. It's one of the slickest designs Jose has ever done for sure. And also, just for the record, Jose messaged me earlier talking about the sweatpants because he loved the sweatpants. He's like, man, listen, we have to sell them for like $50 to make a profit. And I was like, dude, we don't need to make a profit. Just set it up there for like whatever it costs. And so whatever the sweatpants are listed at on our site is like there's no profit built into that. So get that thing and check it out because those are some sweet looking sweatpants.
Yeah, as someone who wears sweatpants literally every day for work, I'm gonna do it.
Have we ever sold sweatpants before? I don't think so. I think it's the first one.
It's the first joggers ever. So if you want the introductory Youtini joggers, which is a weird phrase to come out of my mouth. Head over to youtini.com/merch. And if you're on the audio show, you can use the code WILL20. Again, Will Lark, WYL20 for 20% off the Victory's price, the price of Victory merch. Love it. All right. Now, the main part of the show. It has been a while, my friends, since I got to come up with a really stupid game on an off week that we could play. If you remember from our very early episodes, I think our 5th episode ever, we picked Starfighter Squadrons, which is a lot of fun. And in the spirit of that, we had a week now between our 100th episode and our End of the Dark roundtable, which, by the way, we are pushing by 1 additional week. Charles has to work an 183-hour week next week. So I believe after he's done defying the laws of time and space, he's going to come back. But Charles is going to be off next week, so we're not going to start the roundtable without you, buddy. So 2 weeks from tonight, Into the Dark. But this off week, I was like, guys, I want to play a game. And I've been feeling the Jedi lately because of the High Republic. So what we're going to do tonight, that's right. What we're going to do tonight is a Jedi Council fantasy draft. Now, guys, when I told you this idea, what was your initial thought?
Hell yeah. I'm all about fantasy drafts.
There's one fantasy draft.
I don't want any of y'all to have a good time doing it but me. I want to ruin your fantasy drafts by my picks. That's
my God.
But like going out, I don't think that far on a limb. Corey, you and I have never done a fantasy draft, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't really know much about sports, unfortunately. Yeah, so
I do, but I don't watch pro football, and I feel like that's where most fantasy stuff comes out of. So I've never done it.
That's right.
So
my first you asked what our first impression. My first impression was, yes, great idea. How do a fantasy draft work, Eric?
Perfect. Glad you should ask, Corey from the past. Funnily enough, and I did not plan this when I started it, there have been 20 members of the Jedi Council, not including the High Republic, but just in the prequel era, there have been 20 members. There are 4 of us. And for those of us that took public school math in the United States, we know that means 5 per person. So how this will work is we have a list of all 20 Jedi. We also can throw them up on the screen as we go through. Look at these. We got the prequel era Jedi as well as those that served in the Clone Wars. And each of us is going to be able to pick a Jedi to go on our personal council. Now, something we're going to have to think about is raw power, wisdom, but also how they're going to match up with the other Jedi. So do you want 2 Jedi that are not going to get along, right? Do we want Anakin and Mace Windu on the same council? I don't know. But we're going to go in a snake order, which means we will go, the 4 of us will pick, and then we will reverse order, and then the 4 will pick, so that no one always gets the same slot, So all I need, good question. Emma already put in the chat. Why is Anakin on the list of masters? He is not. He is on the list of council members, very specifically. So that's why some people like Master Sinube and stuff are not on this list. But we're going to go through.
How can you be on the council and not be a master?
So I can't wait to see your guys' reasonings. All I need from the chat.
It's outrageous.
There's a way to stop this madness.
I think you had a little bit more fire in your voice than Anakin did.
Corey, this is what fantasy drafts feel like all the time. This feeling you're having right now. What I need from the chat, and this is going to be the first name I see. Who should get the #1 pick?
Corey.
So,
Chat.
From the chat.
Because I cannot be objective.
Pick. Wes, there it is. Bison, 1-3. There's 3 in a row. Oh, Wes. Holy shit. What the hell?
Okay, why did Wes immediately get 3 votes?
I get the first 3 picks. That's what that means.
Oh, my God. Wes, you're loved. Screw the rest of us, I guess.
All right, well, here we go.
Thank you, Spyston, James, and Jason.
Well, then Emma.
Without further ado.
Well, hold on. Then Emma and Cheryl came in with Charles. And then Alex came in with me. And then Stephanie goes Corey. So that's our order.
Screw you guys,
Charles,
man.
Eric,
I built this thing.
You get 2 in a row.
Yeah, but you get 2 in a row, Corey. This is the thing about snake drafts.
No, yeah, it's true.
So
all right.
Last
That's
pick
true.
and first pick.
That's true.
So,
I like it.
But
So,
make
Wes.
sure you choose wisely because you won't get another pick and for another like 8 picks or something. So
shoot.
That's right.
just remember that.
5
You'll be stuck
total.
with all the you'll be stuck with Stas Ali. I have no idea.
Hey, who knows?
Old racist.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So, Wes,
Yes.
with pick 101, you have every Jedi on the council to pick from.
Mhm.
Who do you start with?
I start with Master Yoda. Master
All
Yoda
right.
is the #1 pick overall, as he should be. So
With the first pick in the 2021 Youtini Fantasy Draft.
damn it, I thought
Wes
about doing that too, and I messed it up.
Can you imagine Yoda like limping up to the stage and putting on a flat brim hat, like with
in a #1 in a jersey with green jersey with the #1 on it.
That
I'd like
is
to-
hilarious.
I'd like to thank my mother and my coaches.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Wes, you take Yoda.
Master Yoda.
All right,
All
I'm
right.
curious. I'm curious though. Would everyone here have picked Yoda if you were #1?
Maybe.
I don't
Definitely,
know.
possibly. Like it's tough to argue with his supremacy. Like he's a Grand
Yeah.
Master, you know?
Yeah.
All right. I like that. #1 pick. He's now off the board. I'm keeping it track and coda. Keep track of your own individual teams, by the way. I'm not going to write that for you.
Crap. Okay.
Don't worry, Corey. You
I'm
got 2
doing
more
it.
picks. Charles, your #1 pick.
Yeah.
Who's number 2?
There it is.
Obi-Wan!
There
for,
it
for
is.
our listeners, I'm once again holding up my Kenobi novel. Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I will say, if I was the #1 pick, I probably would have had to take Yoda, knowing it would have torn me apart that I wouldn't have gotten Obi-Wan. But Obi-Wan is for sure my answer. I think he's the consummate Jedi in every single way, and I love him. And
I'm not
that's all.
going to lie. My one goal in this entire draft was to make sure you didn't get Obi-Wan.
Same.
Like,
Well,
that's all I
And that is
wanted.
why you fail. And that is
Sure.
why you fail.
All right. So I will go next with the #3 pick. Ooh, I think I'm gonna.
Mace
Oh,
Windu,
see
Mace
now
Windu,
it
Mace Windu.
gets tough. It gets tough. I'm looking at. I
What are you talking about? Yaddle's still on the board.
Oh, don't I know it? Don't I know it? I think you know what? This might be a little bit of a swerve already in the first round. I'm going to take Shakti.
Shakti.
Wow.
Jedi Master
Holy
Shakti. I
crap.
think that
Interesting
I'm shocked.
choice.
Her
I am
leadership
also
of the
teed.
clones, her power as a whole, her not being a total asshole like some other really powerful Jedi members I thought about.
okay.
Shots
All
fired
right.
at Mace.
Yeah, I will take Shakti. And great question from the chat here. Is Qui-Gon an option? Qui-Gon technically never accepted a council seat.
That is correct.
That is true.
So Qui-Gon is not on our list. But yeah, Shakti is our 3rd Jedi off the board. Corey,
Okay.
it falls to you.
This is happening also fast.
This is also what fantasy drafts are like.
I don't know who to choose. Oh
clock is
man.
ticking.
The clock is ticking.
We should have a timer up.
So also, Corey, you get 2 in a row now because you're at the turn.
2 in a row. Oh man, we have some good choices left. Who is this guy? He doesn't even have a picture, just a flipping hologram. Look at that guy.
Coleman
That's Jack.
This is a good time
That's
to talk
Jack.
about the fact. No, this is a good time to talk about the fact that the most common name in the Jedi Council history is Coleman.
There's
How is
2.
that possible?
Coleman
There's
Trevor,
2
who's the dinosaur, and Coleman
Yes.
Jack.
There's 2
Wow.
Colemans.
Like currently, like in this list.
Also, whoa, hold
Yeah.
on. This
There
chat
is,
is
yeah.
roasting me for Shakti, saying that I'm the Bill O'Brien of this fantasy draft, which is maybe the most insulted I've ever felt in my entire life.
Yeah, I never liked him either.
All right, Corey, you
yeah,
got 2.
I know exactly who that is and why that's insulting. All right, here we go. I think
God.
I'm gonna pick because it's just not fair.
Mhm.
It's unfair. It's outrageous.
No
How
way.
can you be on the council and not be a master?
No way. Are you doing it?
I'm picking Anakin, baby. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
I
You picked
absolutely
Johnny
want
Manziel.
Anakin.
For
I
the
love
power.
him.
For the
I love him. For
power,
the
of
power. The power. That's right.
All right. And who do you pair him with? Who's beside
I
him?
am
You get
gonna
2.
pair him with. Let's see here.
Who's gonna keep him even?
We got a lot of Jedi.
Calm him down.
A lot of A-listers still on the board.
I know. So
Yeah.
who?
There are
who
very
would,
clearly tiers.
who would he
of
respect?
people.
Ooh, I think I am gonna go with Even Peel. Is that his name? Peel?
Yeah, even Peel. Oh,
really?
Even
they got that
Peel.
awesome
Yeah.
arc together at the tower.
Mhm.
That's right.
It's
That's right. I
somehow
think
uglier Yoda.
that's right. I think Anakin. I think Anakin will respect him because he's kind of a badass. I mean, he really is.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Do you remember him from the Citadel arc? Wasn't it the Citadel arc?
Yeah, it was.
From the Clone Wars. Yeah, he was killer.
Oh my God, these comments are. This is the most brutal comment section we've ever had, and I love it. Also, I think James mentioned this earlier. This is why I didn't pick this person first round, but I am picking him now with my turn. I am absolutely picking Jedi Master Plo Koon.
Nice,
Do it.
nice.
It's my second pick. I have loved Plo Koon since I was a kid playing Star Wars Obi-Wan on the original Xbox. Loved him just as much in the Clone Wars. And honestly, I'm realizing my team is surprisingly pretty clone based with Shakti and Plo Koon are both very much like
It is.
That's true.
That wasn't necessarily intentional.
That's true.
But all right, yeah. So I got Plo Koon in the second round and Shakti. So the draft swings back around to Charles.
All right. So before we go to Charles, I think we should, for our audio listeners especially, as we get into the little lesser known Jedi Masters on the Jedi Council, we should probably describe kind of who they are, like if you can remember where they're at in the films and stuff. Because I didn't even know Coleman. Who the hell is this guy? I didn't even recognize this dude.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh yeah, he's very famous for one moment, and we'll talk about it.
Okay,
Definitely.
okay.
There's two
Depending.
Colemans.
There are two Colemans. Yeah, which one?
We're taking attendance in
Gary?
the council. It's just a
Gary, Gary Coleman.
All right, so Charles, you're taking Coleman Trevor in the second round.
I'm
Is
not
that right?
taking Coleman Trevor. My second pick. I'm choosing someone who actually is also, I think, famous from the actual films for. He doesn't do that much, but he has one moment where he really truly shines, and then he really comes alive in the animated TV series. And then he has a great part in the Cestus Deception alongside Obi-Wan. I'm choosing Kit Fisto because I love Kit Fisto.
Nice. Oh, Wes, was that yours?
Good choice. Good choice.
I love everything about Kit Fisto. I love that his species. He's Nautolan, right? I love.
Nautolan, yes.
I love the
green
force
Nautolan.
push. The moment I'm referring to in the films is in Attack of the Clones, and he force pushes someone in the Geonosis arena and then just smiles and
The
has
smile,
like this killer,
man.
huge smile. And they've like kind of poked fun at it. Like they've made him super smiley and stuff in like the Clone Wars and whatnot. So yeah, that's my choice.
He's such a good guy. He's like Charles of the Jedi Council.
Yeah, you know what? I just want to chill with Charles's council. You got Obi-Wan and Kit Fisto. That's just a good hang so far.
I'm
It
happy
is.
where I'm at right now. We'll see how this plays out.
All right.
I don't need
Wes,
Yariel
you're at-
poof up in here.
Whoa.
Don't need no.
We'll
Whoa.
see.
Some
Wes, you're
people
at the
might
turn.
want the poof. Okay.
Turn of the-
My council will be poofless. Okay, so no poof zone.
Okay. So it's back to me now, and I get
Yep.
2 picks.
Yes.
So we'll keep that. We'll keep that.
Good God, it is
that
so
in mind.
far until my next pick. God,
See?
this sucks.
Yeah. Who do you got? This is
Okay.
snake draft, man. You get that
It's-
2 in a row, and then you're like, wait, what about
Yeah.
me,
Damn it! I should have done that.
Yeah.
This is tough because, I mean, I could pick his significant his
Who do you have right
His
now?
rumored
Yoda.
significant other.
Yoda,
Yoda.
okay.
Yoda.
Yeah.
So I have Master Yoda. So I have his mistress, his significant other.
Oh
that's
my
just still
God!
on the board.
Don't
Oh my
do that.
goodness.
She's still up
this
there.
is-
I didn't say I
this
picked
is
anybody.
Star Wars. It could be his sister. We don't know.
right?
And again, it is Star Wars. We don't know how the government's laws work. It could be okay to do that.
Oh my God! It'll be like Kiadi Mundi. I mean, he's allowed to reproduce, and Yoda's like, "Oh, it's your sister. There's not many of you, but I mean, we'll say it's cool."
And we still have Mace Windu up there.
Yep.
But I'm thinking
I gotta say, we're the only podcast I think that would have kept Mace on the board this long, just because our bit about hating him is so
He's such a douchebag. He
I
deserves
have
to
a
be there.
strong
so
feeling.
powerful.
It's almost like it's who gets left with Mace Windu at the very end. You're like,
Which
I
is
guess
wild.
I have to pick Mace. All right, so My next pick is going to be Oppo Rancis.
Old racist.
The Duck Dynasty guy.
That's
Oh,
him.
this guy, bottom right, old
guy-
racist.
The guy that is all hair and has arms but moves around like a snake.
He's so
That's the man.
gross looking.
Hey, he's in the High Republic. He's
bet
in the
he's-
High Republic.
Yeah.
And he survived Order 66.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
not
the
did
longest
survive.
tenured other than Yoda.
So I have 2 High Republic people that were on the
Wow.
council during the
That's-
prequel.
Wow.
I didn't realize he was
moment.
in the High Republic. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's crazy what happens when you read the book.
Yeah, it's amazing. He's really gross. I bet he smells too. I mean, he just looks like he smells like doo-doo, like a snake cage or something, man. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
All
well,
I know is
I
he
bet he
for
smells
sure
like
smokes hookah.
doo-doo.
For sure.
yeah.
Smokes a hookah. Oh man, I bet his beard is nasty. He's got crumbs all in it and stuff. I bet it's gross.
You have the old, like Emma pointed out, Wes. You have like the most geriatric council right now with Yoda and Oppo Rancis.
Listen, do you remember who is the
The
Jedi
Jedi
Master,
Council.
the old Jedi Master that had the
The
cane
Nube.
lightsaber?
The cane,
Master-
like,
Nube.
Terrace Anubis.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's
Nube.
the
Nube.
best. I love him.
And
I
he
wish
was a
here.
hell of a swordsmith. I
Yeah.
coined
Oh, yeah.
that term a couple weeks ago.
I would have picked him early.
Yeah,
if
he
on
was a
here.
great one. Look how
All right,
nasty
you got
his
right,
fingernails
sisters.
are. His fingernails are so long. He's so ugly. I can't get over that. Why is this? Does he have a bun on his head too? What the hell is that hairstyle?
He's not hot
He's
enough
just
to be a
all
Jedi.
hair.
That's right.
He's just the top of him is all hair.
That's right.
All right.
Anyways.
So that's the end of the second. So end of the second round. Let's go over. So our council so far, 2 rounds in. Wes, you have.
I have Master Yoda
Mm-hmm.
and then Oppo Rancis.
Yep.
Okay.
Charles, who do you have?
I have Obi-Wan Kenobi and Kit Fisto.
Okay, and I have Shock T and Plo Koon and
I
Corey.
have Anakin and even Peel.
All right.
These are all
Wes,
nicely balanced
Evan
councils so
Peel.
far. I'm like,
We haven't gotten in the awful
So
like end of the
far.
fourth. Like, oh god, it's gonna get bad. But Wes, what do you got next?
Okay, so I need somebody who's stable, who's good as a fighter, and who's also like a good commander, starfighter pilot. So I'm gonna pick Saci Tin.
Stacey
Oh yeah,
Tin.
Stacey Tin? Yeah.
Stacey Tin. That's a good.
Satan
That's
10.
solid. So
my
describe him to our audio listeners who may not remember Satan.
He looks like
Corey is
the,
turning
he
all
looks-
of these names into the worst possible thing.
call me the devil.
He looks
He looks like the devil.
he looks like the main character on like a poster of Doom, but his horns are down as like ears.
That's right.
Are out
All right.
each side of his face. So that's who I'm going with.
Solid pick. Solid pick. Back to Charles. Number 2 pick in the 3rd round.
But his neck hurts.
Let's see here. It's getting a little tougher. But I think I know what I need to do. I know what I have to do. I am going to choose the Jedi who I think is the only one that accidentally and then canonically has 2 different lightsaber colors and many more wives than that. I am choosing Kiadi Mundi.
Let's go.
Kiadi Mundi.
So,
Do
so
it,
for
do it.
anyone,
Oh, that's great.
But what
Tell me
about
your lives?
what about
Tell
the
me
droid
about-
attack on the Wookiees?
what about the droid attack of the Wookiees? Yes, that's probably his most famous line. I also think that his spoiler alert death in Order 66 in the snow
Wow.
is one of the saddest of any of them.
Mhm.
I remember.
Come on!
Yes.
That was phenomenal.
Wow.
His
An
death is
Oscar
the
goes to
equivalent-
Wes Jenkins.
His death is the equivalent of like putting your hand up for a high five and someone doesn't see it and walks by you. That's
Oh, that is
that's
a
the
Oh my
equivalent.
You put
God.
his
That's a
hand up for a
great-
high five and then they shoot you in the face.
That was
Yeah,
the,
so I guess it's a little worse.
The Mygeeto, the Mygeeto level was the first one you play in the campaign in the old Star Wars Battlefront 2
Oh
game
yeah,
too, remember?
right.
And it opens with
Mhm.
him. Yeah, I remember that.
All right. That's solid. All right. Oh my god, I can't believe it happened. Y'all. Yaddle!
Yaddle.
Let's go!
Yaddle.
Good
Of
for
course
you.
it's
I'm happy
Yaddle.
for you.
I can't
I'm
believe
happy
still
for
on the
you.
board. Yaddle, for those of you who don't know, it's Yoda in a wig. That is the gist.
Yoda in a wig. That is something else.
And that's
So
why I
happy.
picked her.
That Yaddle is a total mystery. We know less than nothing about Yaddle. I hope that the years will change that. But yeah, she's got just raw power, just energy, vibes. Yeah, happy to pick Yaddle in the 3rd round.
All right.
Corey, you got the turn. 2 more. You got the turn once again.
All right, back to me. Let's see what we got left. We have Mace Dickhead. He's still here.
His full name.
Yeah.
Mace Windu is left.
Yep.
Adi Gallia.
Yep.
Both
Yeah.
Colemans. Both Colemans.
Yeah, both Colemans. Yariel
Yariel
Poof,
Poof, Eve Koth, Depa.
Yeah, Depa
Balaba.
Balaba, Agent Kolar, Stas Ali. We got it.
Okay,
We're getting there.
there's a few left. I don't really remember some of these folks. Let's see here.
Well,
I
there's
have
a Lincoln Coda.
I know. I have I have Anakin and even Peel. Who would go well with them? You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Coleman Trevor.
Which-
That's the Trevor.
Dinosaur.
That's the dinosaur
Yes.
face.
The
Okay,
dinosaur
Dinosaur
face.
face.
Trevor. Is that how you
You
say it?
know,
Wow.
You know
Yes.
his moment in the film that he's
Yes,
famous for. That I'm
yes,
curious.
yes. He tries
All right, let's
to
hear it.
kill Jango Fett, and or Count Dooku. I don't know who he's actually
He
trying
tries
to
to
kill.
kill Dooku. Yeah.
Tries to kill Dooku like a total badass, and then Django blows him to hell and shoots him off
One
the
shot.
one shots
a
him off the.
rough
No, he
shot.
shoots him a bunch of times, like 3 times,
yeah,
I
I
think.
think-
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
that's
like
true.
bam,
Hits
bam. He's
him
like
once.
and then he flies backwards off. He flies
Yeah,
backwards
he
off
literally has
the.
a dinosaur face.
Yeah, dinosaur face guy
Ow.
in Attack of the Clones. I love that guy. I didn't realize he was on the
Alright.
council, and literally until this
Yeah.
moment. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
he was. All right. Then one more. You got the turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so I have Anakin, Even Peel, and Gary Coleman.
Trevor. Gary Coleman, Trevor.
Oh, I need another warrior, another fighter to really balance this out. Let's see here. Is Agent Kolar? Is that how you say it? Kolar,
yeah.
Is Agent? Is that it? Agent?
Yeah.
I think so.
Agent Kolar.
His first name is Agent.
Yes.
Agent.
Agen. Was
Yep.
he one of the guys that went to kill the count or
Yup,
arrest?
he went
the
to go kill Palpatine.
Yeah,
the
arrest.
Zabrak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That bodes well. That bodes well.
Did it?
I mean, well, for
did
his
it even-
character, for his characterization of being a warrior. That's all I'm saying.
You're
That's all I'm
picking a
saying.
lot of
that's
people
fair.
that get killed way too easily.
Yeah.
That's true.
I bet
He
by,
was
by,
a
by named
Zabrak, though.
characters.
Mhm.
All right,
He was
Corey.
a Zabrak. So that's
on
that's
on
one
the
good
clock.
All right, I'm going with him. I'm going with Agent Kolar.
Agent Kolar.
Yes, that's this guy. Let me show him on the screen really fast for this guy.
Yep.
It's the guy in the bottom left, Agent Kolar. Yeah, he's one of the council members that go to arrest Palpatine.
Oh my God.
I didn't
I'm
realize,
so glad
I've
you
never
said
seen
that.
a Zabrak with freaking hair, and that looks really.
Me neither. I
It
was
looks
just
really
gonna
weird.
ask that. It does
Looks
look
really weird.
I am so freaking glad because the chat has been talking about specific disrespect of one Jedi Master still on the board that I agree with, and I'm 100% taken, which is the Jedi Master of one Kanan Jarrus, Depa Balaba.
She was my next pick.
Balaba.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Depa Balaba, for those
Well-
of you that don't know, was the master of Kanan. Defended him in Order 66, told him to run, sacrifice yourself for the good of her Padawan. A wise master, obviously, if she taught Kanan, for our Rebels fans, will know that that worked out pretty well. So massive
That's
love
true.
for Depa Balaba and her wisdom.
She's-
I will happily
But-
take her in the 4th.
But who trained Depa Balaba?
The Yoda?
No.
It's Mace.
It was Mace.
It's
Mace.
She's got a
Windu.
little mace. She's got a little
Oh.
mace in her, so that's why she's still on the board.
All right. She's Mace adjacent. She's a
She had a
Mason.
nice.
A Mason.
A Mason.
That's what it is.
She had a nice cameo in. It was in Queen's Shadow, right? Or no, it was in Queen's Peril. I want to say, y'all remember
yeah,
that?
she was. Yep.
Yeah, that was
Very
a cool
brief.
moment.
Yes, Amy,
All right.
but she definitely is nothing like him. I agree.
Yes. Brings us back to Charles.
Oh, am I up?
Depa Balaba
Okay.
is the Drew Bledsoe of Star Wars.
What does that even mean?
A lot of talent, but forgettable
Terrible.
because the person after them was a lot better. All right.
Oh man, this is
So
getting.
currently, for the people at home, on the board, Mace Windu, Adi Gallia, Yariel Poof, Eth Koth, Coleman Kaj, and Stas Ali.
This is getting a lot tougher
It is tougher.
I'm still not ready to poof.
Are
day.
those floppy bunny ears like part of their head, or is that like a hat?
What?
Are you talking about?
On Stas Ali and Adigalia.
I guess this is their hair, isn't it?
I
Is
think
it
it's
their
their
hair?
hair.
Because it looks
Yeah.
like it fits Adigalia perfectly fine, but it doesn't really suit Stas Ali. Straight
Yeah,
up looks
they're
like
cousins, canonically.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, because one of them dies in Attack of the Clones, and then Adi Gallia dies in Attack of the Clones. I think then Stas Ali comes and takes her place.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe.
All right. I've made my choice. I don't have a ton of background on this guy. I think he had an interesting cameo in one of Charles Soule's Vader runs.
Ooh, I know you're going.
Where you think you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I don't remember the exact details. Long story short, I'm choosing Eth Koth.
Eth
Koth.
Koth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eth Koth. Let me throw that back up on the screen so we can see who you're talking about. Top right, Eth Koth. He also is
Yes.
Zabrak, right? With hair. Which I suppose this makes it. Does that make it canon that if you're going to be a bald Zabrak, you have to shave around all your horns? Because oh my
Gotta be
god,
it.
that would
Terrible.
be such a pain in the butt. Holy crap!
For
Wow.
a total of 20 total people, I'm gonna say total one more time. Total. I don't. It's weird how many like almost doppelgangers there are. Like Eth Koth and Asian Kolar, Stas Ali and Adi Gallia. There's 2 Colemans. Like, how is there this much?
James Carson in the chat says receding hairline. On the
for real.
Zabraks with hair. Yeah, they all have mullets. It's like
Maggie
party in the
Zabrak
front
pattern
with your
baldness.
horns and then, or whatever. Business in the front with your horns and party in the back. Jeez.
Got to shave it off, man. All right,
Excellent.
solid choice though, Eth Koth. Wes, your final 2 picks to turn into the 5th round.
Okay, so for my second to last pick, I need someone that can bring laughter into my life. Somebody who can bring a light side to
Oh my God.
when I'm
Don't
having
you
a bad
dare.
time, and I'm
Don't you dare.
taking the poof to be
The
my second to
poof.
last.
You have
Man,
the oldest Jedi Council in the world.
this is ridiculous. You're going to have to
Because
open a
this man-
freaking force sensitive nursing home. Oh my God.
You know how?
A force sensitive nursing home.
Wow.
Oh my
I'm telling you,
God.
but when they want to walk, they can do it. They can just,
All right, who wants to go play bingo?
So real quick, Wes, who is on your geriatric squad? It's like an end of the round.
It is
God
a young
almighty.
Master Yoda, a young Oppo Rancisis, a old Sassy Tin, and then I have Yariel Poof, who is a practitioner of Jedi mind tricks and illusions, so he's a magician.
And illusions.
His neck's not actually that long. It's
Oh my God.
well-positioned rope.
Tell me right now you do not want to see him get his head lopped off like somebody in this. Like,
You know
No,
what
all
it
you gotta
looks
do-
like? First, he looks like his head's getting sucked into a black hole.
it's so
That's what
it's
I wanna
so
whack-a-mole
long.
his
Like
head.
I know so bad. It's so long. Like if he bumps his head, he'll break his neck. Like
He's
No, I was gonna
literally-
take like a comedically large pair of scissors and cut his neck, and his head goes. "Woo!" And he just leaves.
He looks like a Q-tip. He genuinely just looks like a Q-tip.
giant. It looks like the zit on SpongeBob's face in the first episode that he cuts off with a pair of scissors.
Oh Lord, leave the guy alone.
Wait, so if
He's trying to have a good time.
if he's a master of illusions, is his head actually totally still all the time? And we just think he's all just like...
He just slowly.
Yes.
Oh my
There you go.
God! Stephanie says I'm gonna get stuck with Mace. If you give me Mace, I swear to God,
I will
I'm gonna
see.
quit this podcast.
So Charles, so that's Wes's squad. Charles, end of 4 rounds. Who do you have?
Oh no, I haven't picked my fifth.
No,
Yeah, he's
no, just 4, just 4 rounds.
Oh, we're just doing.
That's the update.
Oh, we're just doing 4. Okay,
No, yeah, we're about to do our last round, but we're setting the tone
I got
before
you.
we go to the final round. Charles, who do you
Okay.
have?
So my first pick was Obi-Wan. My second pick was Kit Fisto. My third pick was Ki-Adi Mundi. And my fourth pick was Eth Koth.
I think your council's just smoking a lot of grass. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like it seems like a bunch of guys that are just like chilling out. Being like,
Obi-Wan's
forest,
too
man.
righteous to smoke grass, bro. I don't know about that.
He would
I
tell
really
on
am.
them. That's right.
That's right.
He would. I'm picking the squad I would want to hang out with, honestly. Like,
go.
I
That's
do
valid.
not want to be anywhere near Wes's squad. They are like, no.
They smell like old people in coffee.
It smells like Bengay in their council room. It's just icy hot is everywhere. Just
Yeah, the Jedi,
Oh
the
my
Jedi Council,
God.
sponsored by Life Alert. Like, I don't need that.
I'm having chest pains.
Hey, you know who needed Life Alert? Mace Windu, because he falls and can't get up.
Oh my God. Holy
All right,
crap.
so that's Charles' squad. My squad: Shakti, Plo Koon, Yaddle, and Depa Balaba.
Good squad.
Pretty
Good
a lot
squad.
of pretty intense Clone Wars action. And then Corey, who's your 4 you got right now?
I have Anakin, Even Peel, and Agent Kolar.
And Dinosaur Man.
Oh, and Dinosaur Man. Coleman
Coleman won.
Trevor.
Coleman
Coleman
won.
Trevor. Coleman one. All right,
Coleman
Wes,
won.
our 5th and final round. Getting your ideal Jedi Council. Who is gonna finish you
I'm
off?
sorry. I just pictured like a really old and senile Yoda. And like he can't keep the Coleman straight in his head, so he's just Coleman won. I don't know why that tickled me so much.
Listen, my squad has experience, and it's something to say about
that
experience.
They also have trouble starting a stream.
Oh my
They
God,
are all
guys,
using the
starting
cat
a stream.
filter.
Why? They have something wrong with their
I
prostates.
I can't turn it off. I'm not a cat.
Oh my God. All right, 2 things real quick from
Oh my
the
God.
chat. Amy says, after this, we need to follow up and do a Padawan draft. I'm all about that.
That's a
And
genius
then 2, they
idea.
said, we're going to pass on Mace and get the fake Mace from the Phantom Menace parade scene. They just got a different dude. What?
Oh yes, I want that
Mace
guy
Windu.
instead.
That's Mace Windu.
All right, Wes, bring us
oh my
home.
God.
Okay, so I need somebody that is resilient, that is young. I guess I need somebody to bring up my
Compared
average
to your
age
squad, it's
on my
anyone.
squad. So yeah, Grogu. That's who I need.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
man.
I'm going to pick Coleman Kaj. Coleman 2, as he survived
Solid.
the Jedi Purge.
What the hell
So-
is he? I
Yeah.
can't see him in this crappy hologram image. Look
He's got
at this.
himself. He looks like.
Here
He
he
kind
is,
of looks
bottom
like
left.
There's a better picture than that of him from one of
He's
the.
an Ongri that hailed from the planet Scustal.
What's his name?
You know,
obviously
How do you spell? How do you,
Coleman Ka.
Coleman Jack.
Kaz is Jack spelled backwards, and I swear to God, it's because someone named Jack Coleman was on this crew or something.
He's an Ongri.
oh my
Oh my
God.
Oh,
He's got an upside down face.
This guy? That is
might be
absolutely
the-
horrifying.
he might be the worst looking guy on your council, which is
Look at
shocking.
this guy. He
He's
looks
the last guy in
oh
the
my
bar
God.
without
He looks
a
like
date.
a mutated hammerhead shark or something. Good God
literally-
almighty.
Guys, like George, we got an idea for this alien. He goes like, "Well, what if he just turned the face turned upside down?"
Oh, here he is. Oh, he's in the
The
film.
thing is,
He's
the
in the
thing is,
film.
if
Oh,
Oh,
you
look at his
flipped
scary
it-
hands. Oh my God. Oh man, I'm gonna see those on my bottom of my bed at night. Holy crap.
If
Oh my
you
God, Jose
flipped
made it-
his head, if you flipped his head, he doesn't look any better. Like,
Um,
No,
like
dude. If you
Among
flip
their
his
many
head-
curious physical attributes were 2 eye stalks, which emerged from either side of their head, and a lipless mouth above their
like-
God.
4 nostrils.
Looks like these guys
Ugh.
from KOTOR, the Ricotta.
Oh, yeah, the
Remember
Ricotta,
these? It looks
yeah.
just like them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
All
no,
right.
Jose makes a great point. If you make his name Jack Coleman, that's his head with its regular side up, and then you turn it upside down, and he becomes Coleman Kaj.
Man,
Oh, geez.
that
Okay.
guy
Get
is
that off the
terrifying.
that nightmare
All
feel
right.
off the screen.
Okay.
Charles, finish up your squad.
all right, let's see here. Who do we have left? We have Mace Windu.
Adi Gali.
Adi Gallius,
I
Ali.
want to point something out. We have definitely left the 3 black Jedi for last, and that's a bad look. Like, I just want to own it has happened.
Oh my
That's
god!
That's not good.
No, I
didn't even notice.
have Agent Kolar. He's a black guy.
He's a Zabrak.
No, but
There
he's
are
a black guy
humans.
actor. Yeah, well,
Okay.
Stas, Ali, and
Okay.
Adigalia are not black people either.
Okay.
They're freaking aliens,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
I have no humans on
Still
mine,
rough.
so
Still rough look. Anyway, Adigalia, Stas Ali,
Okay.
or Mace
right.
Windu. Let's be clear.
I just don't want Mace. I just don't.
No one wants Mace.
He he will instantly ruin anyone's council. I am gonna choose Adigalia. I think purely because I feel like she's the one that I'm most familiar with between
she's
her and
dope.
Stas Ali. So
Mhm.
that's who I'll choose.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
top left.
honestly,
She has a cool Clone Wars arc. That's very true.
she
Yeah.
really does. It's really awesome.
And her hair looks better than Stas Ali's, as Corey has pointed out.
Yeah.
but
Now,
they are related. They're cousins.
yep, they're cousins.
Hmm.
I will say now, here's the deal. For the bit, I could not take Mace Windu. However,
I hate you.
here's
I flipping
here
hate
is-
you.
Here is the actual reason that I'm not going to take Mace Windu. It's because he is Depa Balaba's master, and I don't want like a master apprentice vibe on my team.
Yeah,
I want
I'm sure.
everyone to have
I'm sure him and
There you go.
Anakin's relationship is gonna work out much better on my council.
Oh my god! I forgot you have Anakin.
Oh my god.
This is fantasy drafting. This is why fantasy drafting is great, because you can stick you with Mace Windu and Anakin Skywalker on the same council. Oh my
This is
god! I didn't even
ridiculous.
realize I was doing that to you.
I hate you.
That's it.
Yeah, Stas Ali.
right.
I guess that
All
means
right.
I'm stuck with
Corey loses.
Citizen Mace Windu.
You have
Freaking-
the angry.
Or
you
you
have
have
Anakin,
to,
even
Corey, you have to
Peel
say
and
it. You have to
Mace.
say who you picked.
Yeah, who
Have-
do you
Who
pick, Corey?
I don't want to pick him. Don't make me pick him. It's Mace Windu. Damn it! Why do I have Mace Windu? I don't want him.
Corey picked
Oh my
Mace
God.
Windu.
I'll just have
Out of
four.
all the people
I'll just
that
be-
were left,
I'll just do
he
one
picked
min-
Mace Windu.
That's all there is. That's all there's left, right? That's
So
it.
Corey gets
Technically.
Porkins and Mace Windu. It's his legacy.
Just go with
Dear
the 4 squad.
God.
Just leave him up there.
Yep.
It's
Like, we're just gonna
outrageous.
play with one person behind.
All right.
All right.
Real talk. Was Mace Windu as like hated as he is before his asshole remarks in season 7 of Clone Wars?
Absolutely not.
I don't think
No.
so.
He was. I loved him. In just the
I never
films,
liked
Mace
him. I always thought he was a
is
jerk.
cool.
I
Like,
mean,
he's
he's
a little
definitely
rude to
jerk,
Anakin,
but he's
but-
a cool jerk.
Yeah, and then the Clone Wars, it's like,
A
dude,
Sith Lord?
A Sith Lord?
Holy
Citizen.
crap!
Citizen was the reason. Citizen was the point that it took a turn. Like, you do not call Ahsoka Tano Citizen. But there it is. Our first ever fantasy draft on Youtini, the Jedi Councils. Wes, who is your full squad?
My full squad, with a average age of 804, is Yoda, Master Yoda, Oppo Rancisis, Sasi 10, Yariel Poof, and Coleman Kaj.
Coleman too.
Amazing. Charles,
Come
who do you got? Who's coming to your party?
All right. My final Jedi Council is Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kit Fisto, Kiadi Mundi, Eth Koth, and Adigalia.
Very solid. I have Shak T, Plo Koon, Yaddle, Depa Balaba, and Stas Ali, and Corey.
Oh my god. I have Anakin, Even Peel, Agent Kolar, Coleman.
Trevor,
Trevor. I wrote
One.
Coleman Kolar because I'm an idiot.
Dinosaur Man.
Dinosaur Man and Mace, Samuel L. Jackson Windu.
That's right. So here's what we need from all of y'all. In the chat, we're getting a lot of Charles love. Let us know who you think has the best council. Also, if you're listening to this later, jump into our Living Force Discord channel. Let us know who you thought had a great time. Jump on Twitter. Maybe we'll throw up a poll. Yeah, hey Wes, let's throw up on audio release day. Let's throw up a Twitter poll, and let's see who they thought had the best council.
I can do that.
And also, we would love to hear about your guys' favorite Jedi Council members. Tweet at us, let us know, throw it up in Discord. This was great. I think we will definitely do we'll definitely do more of these. Let us know what kind of drafts you want. Charles, what are you going to say?
Yes. John Dutch Vander just said, oh my God, please do a pod racer draft next.
Oh my
that would
God.
be so much fun.
Well, we need to do we need some D&D information on these guys. So each one of these masters or each one of these council members, they need armor points, they need damage points, they need like force points. And so when you add them all up, I can throw them into we can put them into like a simulation, and we can see who wins, whose team wins. Like out of like a million fights, and see who comes out on first.
That is
if that's
phenomenal.
something you want, let us know. Let us know what future drafts you want. We're gonna try to litter 2021 with a few more of these fun episodes. We love bringing you guys roundtables. We love doing the deep dives into our collections and book stuff. And every once in a while, we just want to hang with our best friends and do some silly Star Wars games. So let us know what you want to see next. And congratulate me on my win of the best Jedi Council.
Oh my God.
But I'm sorry, we're out of time. On that note, everybody, we are going to say, before we go, as a reminder, 2 weeks from tonight, we will start our Into the Dark roundtable by Claudia Gray. Hang out for that. Next week will be another fun episode where we discuss some things about Star Wars trilogies. But that, for now, is going to do it for this week's episode of The Living Force. If you support us on Patreon already, thank you so much. And if you don't, head over to youtini.com/Patreon. Check out all the great stuff we got there for this community. A special thank you goes to Cheryl Bell, Patrick Ortiz, and Carl Sander on our Jedi Council, and Kyle Hickman, Elizabeth Cloutier, Jason Mitchell, Freddie C., and Sally and Chris Eilerson on our Alliance High Command for their amazing support. You can find us on Twitter. I'm at Eric Eilerson. Corey is at Doc Star Wars MD. Charles is at C. Henkel, and Wes is at Boss Wes. A special thank you and tons of love goes out to Matt Davenport, our amazing editor, Ryan, our graphic designer who made all the new graphics for this week, and Wes, you producer and community manager, you. Thank you to Corey, Charles, and Wes for podcasting and drafting with me tonight. Thank you to Mace Windu for being the last pick. Thank you to all of you in the chat for hanging out. And as always, may the Force be with you.